Hello and welcome to another video explaining how to make coins with FIFA 18 by buying and selling players in the transfer market. I'm recording this video on my PS4 directly because it looks better when recorded in widescreen as opposed to the companion app, which is portrait. Okay, so I'm going to start off. This is the FIFA home menu, as I'm sure you know. First step is to click on Ultimate Team, and then it will load up. Okay, and then I'm going to go across to Transfers. I'm going to clear my current targets first of all by clicking R2 to remove all. And I'm going to just check on these. Okay, these are previous players that I've been selling recently. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of those and show you how to do it from scratch. I'm just going to relist this one. Hopefully someone will buy them eventually. Right, so the first step is to go to the transfer market, and you need to choose a particular player that you think can you'll be able to buy using the bidding method significantly less than you will then be able to sell using the buy it now method. But beware, because FIFA takes a 5% coin tax on every sale. So let's say you sold a player for 1,000 coins. FIFA would take 50 coins, so you'd be left with 950. So that means if you bought him for 900 or less, you'd still make some profit. But if you only bought it for 950 and you sell for 1,000, then you wouldn't make any profit. Even worse, if you bought for 1,000 and you sold for 1,000, you would lose 50 coins. So just be aware of the tax in all your transfer dealings. So there's a couple of players that I tend to use, which you can buy and sell quite quickly. One is Wayne I've done another video on him already. But another one is Rooney. So this is called the Wayne Rooney method, I'm calling it. So what you do is you in player name, you just type in his name, or just type in Roon, and then select him. And then you need to find out, first of all, how much he's selling for buy it now. So from previous experience, from previous experience, I know that he sells for around 1,000 coins. So I'm gonna initially put that in, okay, and then search for Wayne Rooney for 1,000 coins. Let's see what we find. There's only one. So that means if there's only one, that means generally he's selling for more than that. So let's increase the price and try again. Okay. Right, so 1,100. There's still only 5 of them, and they're all very new, because most people list these items for an hour. So there's only 5. So I think we can probably achieve more than that. So let's try 1,200. Even 1,200. There's not very many, and the oldest is 55 minutes remaining. So we can probably achieve even more. Let's see. 1,300. Okay, so 1,300. You can see that they're pretty much, there's loads of them. Okay, and they're selling right down to, you know, the oldest is only a few seconds left. So we can list for 1,300, and most likely they will sell at that price, but it's not guaranteed, because you can see this one, there's only a few seconds left. Let's see if it will actually sell. Only 15 seconds now. Is anyone going to buy it? See, if nobody buys this, then it means that although a lot of people are selling for 1300, sometimes they don't buy. But sometimes they don't sell. Did that one go? I don't think anybody bought it, you see. So for a quick sale and a guaranteed quick sale, 1200 is probably better. So then, now that we know we can definitely sell for 1200, what we then need to do is work out how much we want to buy him for in the bidding method. So let's say if we sell for 1200, let's say we bought him for 1000 and we sell for 1200, we'll lose 60 coins on the tax. So we'll be left with 1140. So we'll make 140 coins, which is not fantastic. I always try and get at least 200 or around 200. So ideally, if I could buy him for 950 and sell for 1200, that would be better, because that would be 190 coins. And we're going to do this for, a lot of, we're going to buy a lot of them. So it's not just going to be one of them. So, the money will add up quite quickly once we've done a few of them. So I'm going to search for that. So Wayne Rooney, max price 900, and then I should be able to bid 950 on these. So let's see. Okay. So there's only a minute left on that one. So we should be able to bid that. Okay. So I'm just going to bid on lots of these at around the same level. I'll try and get away with it a little bit cheaper if I can. But generally, I may not be able to do that. So it's all about quantity, really. I may be outbid on quite a lot of these, but those I'm not outbid on, I'll win, and then I can resell for a profit. That's the idea. So I'm just going to do a few of these for you. Okay. Right, so that'll do for now, and then I'm going to go back to the one ending soonest and see if I win that one. You see I've been outbid, so it didn't work in that case. I've been outbid in that one. And you may find that you're outbid a lot of times, but that's why it's good if you can have it. If you've got at least 10,000, you should be able to bid on at least, at least 10 at a time, basically. So that might be the key. So I'm going to go and bid up 950 on a lot of them now, and see if that will work. So even that has been outbid. So that's. So as you can see, my current coins total is going down fairly rapidly, but don't worry, because as soon as I start selling, it will go up again and I'll be making profit. So that's the key thing. Okay, so let's go back now, and I'm going to go into transfer targets and see how we're getting on. So quite a lot of expired. I'm going to remove those with R2. The orange ones have been outbid. There's still quite a lot of green ones, so hopefully I'll win a few of these. In fact, I think I'm going to increase this to 950. Give me an even better chance of winning that one. You see there's one there where it's been changed to a centre midfielder instead of a centre attacking midfielder. But usually I don't see that making a big difference in selling price or likelihood of sale. So don't worry too much about that. I've been outbid there, unfortunately. So the key thing is persistence. and patience. You may need to bid on quite a lot before you start winning them. And don't forget, you can also use you can also buy and sell using the companion app, which is available on iPhone and also on Android smartphones. So that's what I tend to do, so that you don't have to actually be logged into to your console to buy and sell players. But I'm demonstrating here on the PS4, so you can see it clearly in the video. So it's going to take a while, I think. Yeah, so some of them are quite a few minutes away. Somebody's bought it now for 1,300. Okay, so 1,300 is still, people are still buying at 1,300. Okay. But most of these are buying now 10,000, so 2,000. People are not going to buy those. So hopefully I'll get one of these. Only a few seconds left on this one. And the idea is you do it with as many as you can, sell as many as you can, and just rinse and repeat. Basically, just keep doing the same process, and your coins will keep growing. Careful though, if you do it over a long period of time, over an hour or so, just double check the buy it now price is still the same, because sometimes, definitely the player values do fluctuate over time. So I would highly recommend you double check all the player prices before you start this method, before you start, and while you're doing it as well. So if it's been like an hour or two since you last checked, or an hour, I would just double check again what the price is. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to win this one. Perfect. Okay, so it's just processing that one. Still got a few minutes left on that. Okay, so I'm going to now advance on this one. Now I'm going to list it on the transfer market. Now, as we said, we want to get 1,200 for a quick sale. So starting price 1,100, and then you press L2 and it makes the buy now price one notch above that. So in this case 1,200, which is what we want. Duration 1 hour. It's best to do the lowest duration possible, which is an hour, so that you can then adjust the price if it doesn't sell, and then submit. Okay, and then it tells you about the 5% tax. It's sneaky the way it tells you about the tax after you've listed it, but there you go. That's FIFA for you. So I've got a few more there that will take time to run out, but I'm going to go. I expect this to sell fairly quickly. So let's look at the transfer list. Okay, so it's been listed now for nearly 30 seconds, and it's got a finisher chemistry card applied to that one, so it's quite a nice example, and 14 contracts as well, so I expect it to sell quite quickly. Let's do a quick search for Rooney again, just to check how many are selling at 1,200. Maybe there's a lot more now. Let's see. There's a few. Okay, so if you look at the oldest one there, it's 51 minutes. So I would expect by the time mine reaches 50 minutes, that mine would have sold, basically. So I'm gonna just check that. There you go. I've got one item sold, and it's Wayne Rooney. So there you go. That proves that it can easily be done. So I sold it for 1,200, and I bought it for 950. So I would lose 60 coins on the tax, and I would get 1,140 coins remaining, which is a profit of 190 coins in this case. So as I say, if you do it a lot, the coins will add up, and you'll get more and more coins to be able to buy the top players that you want to buy. Alright, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, please share, please subscribe to my channel for more videos, and please comment as well. Thanks very much.